It's Friday, fool, and you need this tool. Welcome back to another glorious episode of It's Friday, fool, you need this tool. My name is Kyle Voss, and every Friday I bring you a tool that I either use here in this shop or that I have featured on this channel. This week's tool is a very cool tool, mainly because it's not created by some fancy big company, some large manufacturer. It's created by somebody just like you, a subscriber of this channel. There's really nothing more than I like to do than to help out you guys. I mean, a lot of you guys might not know, but if you have contacted me, I always try to respond. If you've hit me up for some kind of business inquiry, I've always tried to help you in any way that I can. It's tough a lot of times, but listen, not for a second do I forget why I get to do what I get to do, and that's because of you guys. So, like I said, this is a very special tool. It's by one of you guys. It's by one of you guys. This week's tool is the bead forming tool. So, I've done several tools. I've done several tool videos that basically feature a tool that forms a bead on the end of tubing. One of those tools being my tool, the one that I basically, well, I didn't think of it, but I brought it to you guys. And this tool is very similar to that, except for it's done extremely well. It's done a lot better than what basically I brought you guys. And that is this bead forming tool. This tool is made by Bacchus, I hope I'm saying that right, Bacchus Enterprises. It is a bead forming tool. Basically the way this thing works is if you have any kind of boosted application, well, it doesn't even have to be boosted. If you have a naturally aspirated application that you want to do right, and you want to form a bead on the end of that tubing, for the boosted applications, you want to make sure that you're not blowing those couplers off. You need a bead on the end of it. That bead's basically going to help that hose clamp hold that tubing on so it doesn't blow off under boost. The way to do that is with a tool like this. Now, like I said, I have featured my own version of this, but this one is made way better than the version that I gave you. Now, it's called the Jobber Do, I guess, and it's got a mount for a vise, or you can bolt it in. But I usually just kind of squeeze this thing up in a vise, and then you just can work the lever. It's got an adjustment here. You just work the lever, and then if you notice on the end, it has these special tooth setup. On the bottom, it has this basically lower mandrel bend die, I don't know what you'd call it, and then he's made a piece that goes on the top that is custom for that, and then as you clamp it, it just forms this really nice bead in there for your tubing. So the way that this works, very simply, you mount this in a vise, you have the tubing that you need to bead roll, you slide the tubing in until it basically meets the back of this piece here, and then you just give it a squeeze. Pretty simple, right? And when you're done, you have this nicely radiused bead around the tubing. It's gonna help you from blowing off any tubing. And you know, if you run an intercooler piping, you know, for a turbo setup or a blower setup, that's gonna basically fix your problems. The nice thing about this thing too is you can really throw it in your tool bag, take it to the track. If you have any issues while you're there, autocrossing, at the drag strip, drifting, whatever it is, you can make some new beads with this part. The bead forming tool by Bacchus Enterprises. Not only does he make this tool, he also makes some other tools One of which being this nice shop towel holder. This one came custom with the Mr. D's sticker on it. But anyway, these are nice to have in the shop on your workbench. You basically just slide some shop towels over the top. You feed one out right here. It's easy to tear off. It's good stuff. So, not only does he have this amazing tool, he also offers these. As I always do, I will put some links in the description. You can go check them out. Go support someone like you, a local subscriber that makes his own stuff. By the way, hats are available right now on killfab.com. If you've been wanting a hat, you better go get one because they go fast. All colors, combinations, except for this one, of course. But all the other ones, all the hats, all the colors, all the sizes. We got all the sizes this time. The smalls, the larges, the extra larges. They're all available. Killfab.com. If you want a hat, go pick one up. But like I said, you better hurry. All right, guys, there you go. This week's tool, the bead forming tool. This is an amazing tool. Very good construction. This thing works awesome. I mean, if this is something that you think you might need, I definitely suggest you go check it out. Like I said, I'll put links in the description. And there's your opportunity to go support another subscriber of this channel. As always, thank you for joining me. I'm sure I'll see you guys more this week. Y'all go do work, son. No, that's not what I'm supposed to say. It's Friday, fool!